This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Away to start us off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's hit right as he throws it. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. A move
the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
But only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Here we go. And they're trying to punch it in here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, hand off inside. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back for some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line in a hurry up.
You know, Chris, we call games every single week. It's not very often you see teams lose yards like this and then get right back to the line and go up tempo. Let's see if it works out.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, TCU.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards, now second and 3. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the first. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The shotgun running play call. And what a move. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Volunteers. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Pass midfield. Now the 40. The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Powers through. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking for his back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they've got him back at the 4-yard line. Great coverage. Bad decision to bring it out. some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He steps out after three. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You've got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tennessee!
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's a point after attempt. PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Squibka picked up by one of the blockers. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Refusing to be stopped on this play. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They get the second half started with the running play. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense really clicking here. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the RPO. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Horned Frogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't connect. Costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position, hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Quarterback throws the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. Some RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Handoff from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time.
And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They're going to run it.
Look out, room to run here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
It is intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. They didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play.
Setting the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
It's 2nd down after that completion. And the back gets the football. Fights through a tackle.
Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the Vols keep the football on the move. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Of course, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, TCU. Add 6 more points to the total.
That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the two-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Touchdown, Tennessee. They cap the drive with 6 points. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back. The 2-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now. 9-point game. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick. Picked up on one of the up-matter. He'll be brought down at the 47. Excellent starting field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the ball is handed off by the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Volunteers are on the move here. Keeping it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Shotgun formation here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here on second down. Let's fly to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. He'll make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Chewing clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Will be brought down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.